What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of streaming. When things hit your brain, your heart, or your soul, sometimes you just gotta let it out for the world to know. I think that we lose the precious time of getting to know ourselves, caring and loving who we are. This is the reason why, especially as men, black men in particular, we need a peace of mind, strength of soul, and a renewal of heart. This is the reason why many women don't understand men, that they need time to actually recollect, to actually recharge and replenish their mind, body, and soul. Stress is a major killer for black men. Who goes through more stress than a black man? To ask the question is to answer the question. What's never talked about in true fairness is how unprotected, unwanted, disrespected a black man can be on a very prominent scale. We're treated like the worst of the worst, even though we've united countries and liberated people. We fought for the rights of people. But when it comes to us, we take the back seat. Why is that? Why is that? That is on so many parts disturbing. But I'm here to tell you it is okay to take time out for yourself. It is okay not to always be strong. There are times you're going to have to part ways temporarily from the stresses of the world. There are times you have to rescue and be the hero of your own narrative. There are times you are going to have to put your needs above everyone else. Despite what everybody says, what a real man should or could do. I want everybody to take out this time, at least 30 minutes to an hour. Shut off your computers, shut off your phones, close the world and meditate. Pray, meditate, focus on something or not at all. Everybody talks about being a high value man, and we quickly forget of being a man of peace and serenity, being a man of oneness, fullness. Be your own hero. You're not supposed to be a slave and die. Take your own adventure. Take peace out and utilize it as your guide. It is okay to say, no, I can't do that for you. It is okay to say, I value my peace. I protect my heart. I love my soul. It is okay for that. You should not be ashamed. But why are we ashamed? Because, one, when a man understands his value, his worth, his growth, you can no longer be taken advantage of. You can no longer be guilted or shamed. There is no self righteousness above yours. You don't have to be abused for sacrifice. There are things that you need to set right that no one else could do for you or understand it with you. There are some journeys you're going to have to take alone, some growth as well. But don't be afraid. It's part of your journey of finding peace. At some point, we all have to understand this. We all have to live with this. We must be okay with such revelations. Your destiny should always be about your peace first. We've all been told as black boys, our sacrifice, our wants, our needs are minimal. Instead of actually saying that you're special. I'm proud of you. I love you. Words that many black boys never hear once in their life. If no one's going to say it, why not say it for yourself? A lot of us don't have the worth, the strength and resolve, the emotional intelligence, and the intellectual prowess to seek out our own peace, to love yourself without anyone else being around. For some of you, this may be the hardest thing you ever did in your life. For some of you, this is going to be the most epic journey ever. This is the reason why that it's okay to take days off. Sick days are not just for you being ill. Vacation days are not for you to save up and to never utilize them. Take time out and renew your spirit, renew your heart, renew your peace. Don't let anybody else dictate to you what you should be doing with your life. Don't allow anybody to guilt you because you took priority over your own life. Learn how to fall in love with yourself again. Learn how to renew your heart. Learn how to rejuvenate your spirit. You rarely hear anyone speak up for us. In that term, you got to speak up for yourself and be damn sure okay with the results of no one understanding. Because most people will not. Most people will not understand. To be quite honest, most people don't even care. Prioritize your life above everyone else. If number one isn't right, two, three, and four is not going to be healthy. Two, three, and four will not be healthy. Be the hero of your own narrative. Sometimes your narrative is about you and you only. Stop looking for validation through other people. Not only gain solace, but also learn contentment. That's the greatest lesson you can ever be, is content. Oh, never be content, never be happy. And you learn that those people are the most stressed out people in the world. Those are the people who never truly had a plan. I've seen it all the time. Oh, I gotta work, work, work. When do you rejuvenate yourself? Huh? You're the one who's always sacrificing for everybody else. Nobody likes you. You damn near can't even go to your kids' games or recitals. No one's thinking about you but you. How many people are gonna ask if you're okay? How many people are gonna ask how you feeling? Hardly any. The biggest mistake we make is not making a time out for ourselves. It's not enjoying the peace and sanctity of life. Making the critical mistake of thinking laborious tasks are the only path to masculinity. You don't have to always be stoic. You don't even always have to have a plan. What you should do is take time to develop yourself, understand your health, your wellness. How many men die because they don't even go see the doctor? They don't take priority of their health. How many do this? How many black men don't even take time to go to the gym, eat healthy? There's always thing about, oh, if I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. Who cares? Who cares? Some things can be on the back burner. Some things should be. Get to it when you can. Do not allow people to disturb your peace because there are agents of chaos who feed off of your stupidity. There are agents of chaos who feed off of your weakness of mind, body, and soul, a shaken heart. There are times you're going to have to understand what's going to go on in this life. And there's times you won't. And that's both okay. As long as you make the effort to be a better person. Nothing else in the world matters. As long as you map out the course you take. Never be ashamed. Never be ashamed of that. Take time to meditate. Enjoy a good book. Rejuvenate the soul. Especially if necessary. Especially for your soul. There are some activities you may never get back in this life. There are some things you're going to have to make your peace with. Not everybody's going to be like you. Not everybody's going to be for you. And it's okay. Because everybody's not going to enjoy the ride. I've said it once and I've said it twice. My life can be like an automobile. I got enough room for anybody to go on a journey, but that ride is just as good and comfortable solo. Don't undermine your blessings. Don't try to always be number one in the rat race. If you need time to take off, take it. Prioritize your peace. If there are things you can't do for the family, you just can't do it. There are other times. There will be other times. Don't allow other people to put their pressure on your neck and back. Be the first person to say, that is not my burden to bear. It's not my cross to carry. It is okay to walk away. It is okay to say no. It is okay to say yes to yourself. It is fine to take a stand for yourself. Nobody will blame you. I won't. I will not. I will not blame you. I will not blame you. If anything, you're actually a brilliant man to take your peace and elevate it to new heights. Go out and take a walk somewhere. Go to the gym. Listen to some good music. Space yourself out. You don't always have to be this man of such on his back. But at the end of the day, half your people won't remember your name when you're dead and gone. Half your people won't remember your name when you're dead and gone. Matter of fact, 2/3 of your people won't. 2/3 of your people will not remember you. Stop being a sacrificial lamb. People even crucified Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? You really think people are going to prioritize you? No. Go seek your own refuge, wherever that may be. Trying to get peace, my boy. Be happy. Those same people will know not your name. Those same people will know not your name when you pass. So why should you care? Why should you get upset? Why should you be upset? If you're not focused on your peace, well, what good are you? What damn good are you to yourself? What good are you to yourself? It is okay to check your mental health. It is okay to admit that you're not up to standards. At least you know what you need to work on at that point. Don't let anybody challenge your masculinity for their selfish gains, which is really about. You'd rather be a victim of your own success than the critical failure, than the hero of somebody else's failures. And this is why. You'd rather be the hero of your own failures. You'd rather be the hero of your own, you'd rather be the victim of your own failure, your own success, than the hero of someone else's failures. At the end of the day, priority dictates. At the end of the day, it's your life or theirs. Is there anybody that's going to wipe the tears from your face? Most likely not. Stop worrying about everyone else when you know goddamn well you're not okay. It's one of the most saddest things to see someone worry about the world when the world doesn't give a damn about him. Look at the old men of old, of the past. Worked their heads to the bone, dying of heart disease, heart attacks, hypertension, and all kinds of shit, stress. Some of them don't even make it to 40. You don't see a big picture of granddad and great granddad. You don't see none of that, do you? It's almost despicable. It's almost despicable how many old men don't even get praise for building up the wealth of their family and don't even get to live to see it. Sometimes your grandmother will remarry a dude who was not a tenth of the man your grandfather was because she needed that on point simp at that point. You're right, ABM. Salute to the patriarchy. Salute to that motherfucker that actually protected you. There was no patriarchy. There would be no independent women. If there was no patriarchy, there would be no stability. Damn sure no safety. Let's just take a picture of that. What happens if Granddaddy didn't build that house, didn't work all those hours? Who's coming to save you? Nobody. The black community knows this shit. But we want to focus on girl power like this is some magic fucking school bus stuff. It's disrespectful. You wonder why boys and young men are not interested playing this fool's game anymore. What do they get out of it? What do they get out of it? Why would you tell your own son to play a sport where he loses 80% of the time? No woman has ever told me the answer. Yeah, if he really likes it. But would you tell your daughter, get married, if she was going to get divorced 80% of the time? No, you wouldn't. This is the reason why you need priority over your life. Because as you can see, nobody cares. Not even your own damn parents. You as a priority be damned. Okay? Let's just put that out there. You as a priority be damned. I know there's people who think I'm being mean, think I'm being harsh, but trust me, I'm telling you the truth. It's supposed to set you free. Remember that. It's supposed to set you free. If you don't prioritize your education, your state of mind, your heart, your love, what good are you? You gotta prioritize your home, your sanctuary. That's the critical part that nobody wants to speak on. What does that man get? Why should he be wasting and toiling his time? Why? Why isn't his dreams magnified? In our community, we live with dream killers. Not our enemies, but the people that's supposed to love us. Yeah, what is the payoff for a man's toil? What is the goddamn payoff for a man's toil? If women don't like the first rule of protection, because there's many who don't, which is obedience, why should we prioritize protecting them? I'm not saying you gotta hurt them, no, never that. Why should you fucking save them from themselves? They don't want to be saved. They don't like you. And you know this. What's the old saying? Betrayal doesn't happen from an enemy. Betrayal never comes from an enemy. I want you to think about that. When it comes to betrayal, never comes from an enemy. Comes from a circle from within. Never put faith in anybody but God and yourself. Too many black men have literally died putting faith in people who had never had the best intentions for them. Don't be one of those fools sacrificing your life for people who don't even like you. Learn something different. Defend yourself. Learn something different every day. Make it a goal to have one word you learn. Listen to some peaceful music. Take at least 30 minutes to an hour to yourself and just meditate or pray. Prioritize your happiness. You turn your phone off, do whatever you need to do. Make sure you're good. Because who's better to take time out for you than you? Keep telling you fellas this. There has to come a time where you take the priority. You take the lead. You take the message. You being valued. If you got to go outside and read a comic book, smoke a cigar, do some push ups, by all means, do it. What's stopping you but you? Be happy with the fact that you're something else. Mm. So that, folks, talk to you later. Peace.